Got my disguise, homie. I'm a mayate now, fool. With the gang. Catch me outside, we're gonna bang bang. Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I like this Chesley Major.
What's going on, fam? Welcome to Chesley Major Media. I'm your host, Chesley Major. Thanks for joining me. Today, I'm on one. I am on one because you see this right here? This is exactly what we talked about. This is why we ain't fooling with these Chicos. These Oyes be disrespecting Black Americans to their face, and y'all be letting them play in y'all face. If you wonder why Black people are not joining the protests, it's because of things like this. Faking FBA just to get away from ICE. I'm a mayate today, homes. And we supposed to be cool with that. But we're going to get into this video. Shout out to Ricardo Ignacio. Let's get into it.
Now here we have a Latino, a Hispanic, a Mexican who's disguising himself as a Black man, while at the same time being a complete bigot, a racist against Black people. So you mean to tell me, out of all other people that you could have disguised yourself as, Punjabi, an Arab, Chinese, Japanese, you mean to tell me the people that you apparently hate the most, feel some kind of way about, is the people that you're going to disguise yourself as to hide from ICE? Here's the problem with Latinos, Hispanics, with Mexicans. When it comes to this whole ICE situation, what is the percentage of Latinos that voted for Trump? Let's look at the stats. Not only did more than 50% of Latinos voted for Trump, they also started making music to celebrate Trump's victory. I will vote for Donald Trump. And they used social media to celebrate how proud they were to be Trump supporters.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Colombia.
Hispanic.
Huh?
I'm Hispanic and I vote for Mr. Trump. We vote for Mr. Trump. Yes, Mr. Trump. We love you.
And after all these Latinos, these Mexican people dragged out of their workplaces, out of their vehicles, violently shoved into trucks, and escorted the hell back to where they come from. And if that ain't enough, you start seeing that a lot of these ICE agents, they're also Latinos, Hispanics. A lot of them with thick accents. And then to make it worse, you see all these Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans going to social media complaining about injustice, discrimination. You voted for this. And after you voted for this, then you join ICE to help them get you and your family the hell back to the countries that you come from. And you know what's crazy about this? Some of these Latinos have the audacity to use social media and talk about where all the Black folks at. Why aren't Black people coming over here to support us?
Hispanics and Latinos voted for Donald Trump.
You voted for this. And after you voted for this, you then join ICE to help them escort you the hell back to your shithole countries. And then you see some videos of some Black Americans joining ICE, and these Latinos all of a sudden, why are Black people joining ICE and helping to discriminate against us?
No accountability whatsoever. Sheesh.
You Latinos are joining ICE to discriminate against you, to escort you the hell out of here. You voted for this. Talking about Black people don't want us here. You don't want you here. But you still have the audacity to complain because another people are discriminated against you? In case you didn't know by now, Latinos as a collective are very anti-Black. Do you remember last year when that whole Free Palestine thing was going on? Latinos as a collective were very, very big in participating and supporting Free Palestine. I ain't got a problem with that. If you want to be supportive towards another people, go for it. But now that Latinos are going through what they're going through, mind you, something they voted for, and after they voted for it, they also joined ICE to help, mind you. But now that Latinos are going through what we're going through, notice that we don't ask Asians, Europeans, Southeast Asians, no other community do we demand and do we feel so entitled to than we do when it comes to Black Americans. Where all the black people at?
Somewhere minding our own business.
All the black people, they already casted their vote. So where all the black people at? I don't know, at home resting? But never mind where all the black people at. Where all the Palestinians at? For the Latinos that supported Free Palestine and for the Latinos that stand with Israel, where they at? Why is every time that Latinos are going through something, we ask only Black Americans? Mind you, black people are the people that we as a collective Latino Hispanic community, we are very prejudiced against culturally. And we have been for a long time, telling our daughters not to date black guys because we're supposed to mejorar la raza. We go to social media and join white people to uphold white supremacy, to perform anti-blackness in the comment section of every video you see where a black person is doing something wrong. All the white people in the comments, black fatigue, it's always them. And then we Latinos, we go in there to join the white people. Latinos, Hispanic, Mexicans, as a collective, we are a people that on one hand, we worship white people. And on another hand, we do what?
Check out my disguise, homie. I'm a mayate now, fool. What the gang? Catch me outside, we're gonna bang bang.
How do you have the nuts to discriminate against black people, but yet you use blackness to disguise yourself and hide from ICE? And I hope that this serves as a great example for the black people watching videos like that to know that just because another race of people love your culture, it doesn't mean they love you. Because you want to know something that I've learned as a non-black person from the outside looking in? All these people, they don't love your culture. They just love to exploit it. All these Asians, these Punjabis that come to your neighborhoods and plant their liquor stores, their hair salons, hair product shops, Chinese restaurants, Mexican restaurants, all of these people as a collective, culturally, they are anti-black. They don't like you. They don't want their children to be with you. All these people, they just want to exploit you. They want your money. And meanwhile, they exploit the culture of the people that they don't like. At the same time, they're worshiping white people. The white people that doesn't even like them. People of Latin America, let me remind you of something. Black people didn't arrive from Africa and colonized you. White people did. They arrived, they invaded, they stripped you from your ethnic identities, your cultures, burned your books, and built a nation on top of your ancestors' corpses. And to this day, in Latin American countries, all of them, it is the white people that you praise, them white Latinos, them criollos, that discriminate, that can't stand you. And in return, you worship them. And then you come from Latin American countries to the United States, and then you worship these other white folks that you know as gringos. Last time I checked, it's not black people that are passing laws that specifically target brown people.
Not at all. We actually fought for them to be in this country.
Part of Latin culture to be anti-black. Latinos as a collective, they practice and uphold white supremacy due to the caste system implemented by the Spaniards that colonized them. Latinos as a collective, they voted for Trump. After they voted and helped Trump win, then they joined ICE to deport themselves. And the funny part, after they voted for this, they celebrated about it, making music about it, and joined ICE to help get themselves deported. But then they got the guts to complain about discrimination. Imagine what it feels like to be driving around and I see some Mexicans being dragged out of their vehicle because they look illegal by ICE agents that look illegal too. Latinos, collectively, they hate themselves. The Cubans don't like the Mexicans. They don't like the Venezuelans. The Cubans voted for Trump because they thought that this would only affect the Mexicans and the Venezuelans. The Mexicans don't like the Puerto Ricans. The Dominicans don't like the Haitians. These Latinos are so divided. They hate one another back and forth. And in case you're wondering, why did Latinos vote for Trump? Why would they vote against their best interest? It's a little deeper than that. You see, the Cubans, they thought they were safe because they thought they had asylum. So when they voted for Trump, they thought it would only affect the Mexicans, the Venezuelans, the Colombians. They thought they were safe. The Mexicans, when they voted for Trump, they thought the Venezuelans would get deported. The Haitians would be deported. About discrimination. You can't get mad when you see Black Americans joining ICE. No. Talking about why are Black Americans against us? Oh, stop. Anti-Blackness is literally at this point part of Latino upbringing. Shit. Even the Black people of Latin America are anti-Black American. They come to this country talking about, we're not Black like them. Right. Where do you think the whole Mino Black comes from? In case you'll ever wonder, I get DMs all the time from Latinos. Ricardo, why aren't you speaking up against ICE? Why will I speak up against something that you voted for, that you wanted for yourselves? Why would I speak up when it's you who joined ICE to help deport people that look just like you?
In a report by ProPublica, we now have the names of the two killers that took the life of VA nurse Alex Preddy. This man's name is Jesus Jesse Ochoa. The second person named by ProPublica and identified by Sweet is this individual, Raimundo Gutierrez, who is 35 years of age. He joined U.S. Customs and Border Patrol in 2014. It should be noted, these are well-trained folks. They have been with these agencies for...
What is there to help? You tell me. What is there to help? You cannot complain about discrimination when you voted for it and you join it. You participate. I grew up my whole youth. Black Americans always telling me, I wish we Black people, we were as united, like you Latinos, like you Mexicans. I hope that 2024 elections taught you that Latinos have never been united.
Everybody's asking, where's FBA? Where's Black Americans at? We relaxing. We ain't trying to go outside. You know, self-care, more health care. That's what Black Americans are up to right now. The same people dislike Black folks and practice anti-Black behavior and expect us to fight for them. I mean, make it make sense. You can't, because it don't. But they expect us to feel sorry for them. So you cosplay and you using our aesthetics, our energy to get away from the cops and do illegal shit. And this is what we talking about. This is why we have to delineate. These people are not us, but they can go under the guise of being one of us. And then it all falls back on us, foundational Black Americans. You dig? But you got people cosplaying Black Americans, actually putting dreads on their heads, talking about gang, gang, bang, bang. And like, that's how all Black Americans talk. You dig? Causing chaos and confusion when the majority of ICE agents are Hispanics. So Latinos are taking in Latinos. It ain't us, pal. Listen, let me make this real clear. I know where all of the Hispanic/Latinos are. I know all the job sites they're at. And I haven't called once, not once, on any Hispanics or Latinos. I haven't called ICE on any of you guys. We're not hating, we just separating. And again, shouts out to Ricardo Ignacio for making that video. See, it's one thing to hear it from me, but it's nothing like hearing it directly from the horse's mouth. He is a Hispanic. he actually knows what's going on with his community as far as anti-black racism and anti-black behavior coming from his community. Ricardo's one of the real ones. Like I say, not all Hispanics are this way. Not all Hispanics are bootlicks and tethers. All Caribbeans are not tethers. You feel me? All Africans are not tethers. But it's just too many for us to goddamn pick through. But every now and then you come across one or two. It's up to us to do our due diligence and vet these people. Otherwise, you're going to have some real problems, issues, and concerns that'll come up later that you had no idea was cooking and in the making. A whole bunch of ulterior motives, a whole bunch of underhanded, undermined snake shit going on when it comes to these people. Sometimes you got to cut the grass to see the snakes because you can't see the forest for the trees. But anyways, let me know what you think about the video. Leave a comment below. Also, click that like button if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Peace.